Hey yo guys, Busy Explore back with another one. So today we have DJ Mlava saying, bro, please do one like Nandipha808 tutorial. Okay, yes, I'm gonna try. But before I jump in, so I created this playlist, ne? So I'm using this playlist like to push other people music. So maybe if you have some music, you can send it or send me a link on my WhatsApp, and then also don't forget to like it. So just like it so the numbers grow, and then the music will keep on growing here. Yeah. So that's the playlist. Okay, let's get back to business. Um. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna look for some packs which Mr. Nandipha808. So I'm gonna start with a drum loop. So I have this loop, but what I do most of the time is I chop loops, so I don't use this loop as there, because as you know, this copyright thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and chop it in a way that is kinda unique. So I'm still trying to make it unique. See, now we have unique, it's unique. Now it's like ours. So I'm just gonna reduce the volume. Okay, second thing that you're gonna need, you see, once you have this, are done. So second thing that you're gonna need, um gonna need purity. Purity is very important. So I'm gonna look for my purity. So I'm gonna put my purity, and then I'm gonna look for a sound called sauna in purity, which is this one. And then from here, what I'm gonna do, how it works is like this, and it will remain like that, and it won't change if you wanna keep it simple like me. So what you do is you put one note here, and then you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you plot. So that's how you're gonna plot it. Even if you put it here, it doesn't matter. It will sound the same. I mean, it will sound good. See, doesn't matter as long you count it like that. Already have. Already you should have this sound. And then now, I'm gonna stretch it. See. You see, already have something cool. What happened here? If you listen to this note, there's that click like. So how you can avoid that? Because most people they kinda ignore it usually when they chop like things like this. So there's this thing called declick. On declick you have these options. You have generic. The one that I usually use is generic, smooth or crossfade. So let's try with the the smooth. The problem with the smooth, what it does, it overlap. You see, that's the problem with the smooth, but it make it smooth at the end. The cross, it also the same as smooth. It just cross the sounds and then like this, you see. But then still, it kinda make it loud some point. So the one which I usually prefer is the generic one. You see, it's no longer that get deep. So that's how I usually deal with those declicking sound. So now can just loop it like that. Then we can switch on our sound. And then what we need to do now, we need to do things that trap way. You need trap sound. I mean like a trap sound. Like a trap sound. If you know trap, I mean trap sound. As in like this. Let me reduce the volume, seems to be too loud. As in like a trap sound. You see, this is a trap sound. You can change it to the way you want. I mean, there's many ways you can change it. You see, there's many ways. As in like trap. And then now what I'm gonna do, there's one way where you can leave it like this. The second way is you move it to here. You kind of like offset it instead of just having it like the trap way. You just offset it like. You see, we have this trap sound, and then the next thing that you need to do now, the 808. This is what it do. Not really an 808, the log drum. So what we do on the log drum is gonna use our normal log drum. Where's log drum? This one, the normal log drum. So what I want to do on the normal log drum is so I'm gonna click here on the misc, and what I want to do, I want to put this volume to the end. Yeah, I mean like that. Let me reduce the volume like that. See, now it's like hard. It will give it that distorted vibe. Now I just need to mess around with the log drum. But let's deal with then now with the log drum, leave it like that. So now we need something which will simplify our life. So whenever we plot our log drum, it's just easy. And the thing that in my mind is 2 bass, or it can be anything that you can play around. So the log drum will follow that pattern. So this is just helping me because the log drum will follow this. And then now I have this simple pattern. The next thing that I need is that dugu 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 dugu. I'm sure you know that sound. Dugu 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 dugu. And to achieve that sound, what I usually do, I plot this thing like this. Sorry. And then what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna select 1/4 step. And then I'm gonna plot here. Then just make it small like this. And then at the end here, I'm gonna leave 2 blocks. And then gonna change it back to cell. So this is how I get the dugu dugu sound. See? And then now I can just reuse it where I want. So now I can you see? And then we can be creative now. And then now we have this. This is our pattern. So now what we want to do is we want to copy the same thing as this, and then we put it on the log drum. So the log drum. Woo! Hey, you see? Guys, you guys. Just messing around with the log drum. You see? And then now what you need is this important thing, the snare. This snare is very important. This snare, I'm telling you. And another thing that makes this thing to be nice with Nandipha808, he creates a lot of moving sounds. So while we can add leads, so we'll make it to have that atmospheric vibe. Let me search here. Trends. See. You see, these are the sounds which they kind of create that atmospheric vibe. And then and then now, I don't feel this snare. I'm gonna check for my snare somewhere. I think it's in the Sgija. Well, I think it's mellow and sleaze or something. Where are the pegs? Yes, yeah, born. The snare decided to disappear. To play hide and seek. Let me check this. Yeah, this is the one. It's the one. It's fine. See. Ooh. This is what we have now. You know what you need? The shakers. You know. The shakers are very important. Okay, asbange. Let's do it. You see, it's getting there. And then now what you need to be more creative. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna duplicate this sound, and I'm gonna look for a different sound that's playing the same way like this. Okay. This is creating that in atmospheric sound. And then you are done. The only trick that makes it to sound like him, one is the effects, two is the vocal chops. Let me look for some vocal chops here. Just gonna pitch it down. I'm trying to avoid this thing of content ID and copyright claim. That's why I'm trying to chop it like this. Don't worry, we're getting there. Then I'm gonna need some reverb. Where's my reverb? don't worry. This is what we have for the Nandipha808. So now we're creating that. This thing slow. See? And then now we're done. So what we need now, sorry, what we need now is the effects. Trust me. On this one, trust me when I talk about effects, there's nothing like this guy is doing. The only thing he's doing, it's effects. Look, now I'm gonna separate this. I'm gonna separate my low drum to here. Gonna separate my snare to here. Then I'm gonna put my snare here, maybe here. So you guys can get the idea of what this guy is doing. Like, it's just playing around with the effects and nothing special. And then we put let me just put it here. And then I'm gonna duplicate this. And then now I'm gonna get rid of that tune and then also put it on the other side here next to the low drums. Listen. So you tell me that this guy doesn't play the effects. I have the effects now. So I have all the effects. Then let's start it like this. See, tell me. You see? What's this? Don't worry, like you repeat the same thing. There's nothing special. Repeat the same thing, look for another effect. Look for another effect. Looking for another effect now. So there's nothing special. This guy is just playing around with effects, like with this drop. So it's creating all these drops. That's why like his stuff have that vavavoom. Whenever you listen to it, be like eh. So now I'm just gonna try. I'm looking for all these effects. You see, like I'm putting all these effects here. You see, I'm putting all these effects here. So you guys can see like what this guy is doing. Okay, let me put this one in. I'm gonna reduce this. So I'm sure like you get like the whole idea of how this guy is doing the thing. Like it's just playing with effects, and then this guys, I'm sure like you get the whole thing. Just playing with effects and then play with effects and then play with effects, and it's simple. I mean, sometimes it become creative, like making the look drum to be aggressive, like whoa, things like that. But you can still do it here. If we had, let's just do it here, and then where's our look drum? Then I'm gonna clone the look drum, and then what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna mess up with the this init and the time. See, and then I'm gonna see, just mess around with these now. And then what you need, and then you use like a lot of these slides where just create slides, and it's more like drillish kind of vibe. If you listen to drill, there's a lot of slides. But it's all about effects, guys. So just do that, and then put a lot of effects, and then that's it. Danko, oh, Danko, Danko. Just playing around with effects, like you see, just playing around with effects. So yeah, DJ Mlava, I think now you get like the gesture. I'm not saying I'm good. I tried my best. So yeah, I mean you add more spices and make it more doper than I did. So yeah, I think that's it. And don't forget to like this playlist and send me your music if you have some music. In fact, send me the links. Um, so what you can do is you can send the link on this video on the comments section, and then I'm just gonna copy the link, and then I'm gonna open your track and then add it to this playlist. So yeah, I think that's it for today. DJ Mlava, do it, man. Do it. I'm sure you saw. You're gonna like be cooking dope stuff. So yeah, I guess that's it. Gonna see each other in the next sessions. Danko.